Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from the Daddy Matt Experience channel. I'm your host, Daddy Matt, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how the school system, or just the education system in general, is going down the tubes. And I think we already knew that, but I'll explain myself. So, as you all know, if you live in New York, like I do, Governor Kathy Hochul has stated that next year for the school year, phones will be pretty much not allowed. You can't have your phone on you during lunch or a study hall or anything like that. You can't have your phone on your person at all through your entire school day. Now, I'm graduating this year since I'm a senior, so I don't need to worry about this, but I am concerned for kids heading into the you know, next school season in the fall. So that's a little worrying because I know with a lot of the younger kids, younger teenagers who have phones, I know there's going to be a lot of pushback, and I know um, that not a lot of people are going to agree with it, and I certainly don't agree with it. Like, I understand the reasons why, but you have to look at it. Do the cons outweigh the pros, or do the pros outweigh the cons, or is it a little bit of both? Um, that's the question. Are there more positives to look at or more negatives? Um, but I mean, honestly, I don't see the point. I feel like there should be more things to worry about than kids having phones on them. At school, I think there's much more issues that people need to worry about in the school system, like fights and you know, stuff like that. Fights and just making sure people behave, making sure that kids that need um, counseling get the counseling that they need if they're having a bad day or something. I feel like that should be the main focus. Bullying, if there's bullying going on, make sure that's not happening. I feel like there's much better things to worry about in the school system or education system in general than phones. I understand they don't want, if there's a fight going on in the lunchroom or something, they don't want anybody filming it and stuff, and I can see why, because publicity, and they don't want word getting out that, hey, there was a fight and whatnot, because a lot of schools and stuff, if there's something that happens, they always sweep it under the rug and whatnot. So I can see that maybe being a reason why they don't want people filming fights and whatnot. And the whole part that it doesn't help out with your education if you're on your phone, and it causes teachers, it's a distraction in class and whatnot. That whole thing, it's disrupts class, and teachers have to discipline you and stuff, or take it away, or you have to get it in the main office at the end of the day, or the teacher keeps it until the end of the day, and then you got to get it from them or something, or you get a phone call home or something like that. I understand that there's some kids that are just distractive or distracted by their phones, but me, honestly, I never really used my phone in school because I don't feel like I really need my phone. I only really need my phone maybe to check a text message from my mom or something like that, or something like that. But I never really used my phone in school, to be honest with you. I'm not like a heavy social media person. I don't post a lot of things on social media and stuff like that, and whatnot. So I never really need to use my phone. Um, but I feel like if there's like an urgent phone call, say there's like a family emergency, and you don't have your phone on you because you can't have your phone on you, and what if there's a family emergency but you don't know because you don't have your phone on you? And I know that an adult can let you know about it, but it's like there's downsides to it, and plus two, What if something happens? Say there's like a mass shooting, a school shooting. Say that there's something like that happens, because it has happened, before, school shootings and stuff. But now with there being no phones, say a mass shooter walks into the school and wants to kill people, whatever, shoot up the school. Well, nobody's got their phone on them, so what are you supposed to do? Just run, hide in your dark classroom or something, hide under the desk or something. I mean, hide in the corner. All of us hoard in the corner and in a dark room. I mean, I guess the only way to defend yourself is maybe chuck a chair at them or something. But I mean, the security people, they don't have guns on them. I mean, maybe a school resource officer might have a gun on them, or just a police officer that walks around the school would have one. But I mean, who else would have any sort of protection if something like that happens? That's another downside that I can think about, but I don't want that to happen, because obviously that's horrible. But I mean, you just gotta think about, anything can happen. You have to be extra careful. But I feel like there's much more things to worry about than phones. But yeah, that's really all my thoughts. Let me know down in the comments what you think about, the whole situation. If you live in New York, there's probably other states that might be doing the same thing. I'm not sure, but here, where I live in New York, that's what the governor is doing. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about this. Any comments you can share with me, and I'll see what happens. But I mean, it doesn't affect me because I'm graduating this year, so you can't get me, Kathy. But I feel bad for the kids moving forward that have to deal with this. So yeah. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials, like my Instagram and my Discord, which are both linked in the About Me section of this YouTube channel, as well as go show some love and support to my boy Willie D and my TikTok man Inspiration Victor Hotel. Both of their channels are also linked in the About Me section of this channel. Hit the subscribe button, and when you do, hit the notification bell and click on all so you get notified for whenever I upload my next video. And yeah, the education system is definitely going down the tubes, and I can understand why, because of you know people in government not worrying about things that they should be, especially a person like the governor who's got a decently high position of power, making decisions that nobody really likes Kathy Hochul anyway, so they're gonna definitely not like her even more after what she has decided with phones being in school. So yeah, as always, I'm Daddy Matt, and I will see you all in Friday's video. Peace.